Hello and welcome back to the Orlando Adventures podcast. I'm your host, Russ, and today I am joined by not one, not two, but three brilliant guests, all returning to the podcast. We've got Dom Rice, Nick Carter, Sam Mcmaster. The boys are all here. Welcome back to the podcast. How are we all doing?
We are good, mate. Very good.
Well.
Buzzing to be back. It's a pleasure to be back on.
Yes. Good to have you all back. Honestly, to be fair, who was the first on? Dom?
Yeah, I think it was a while back, wasn't it? It was like, end of August last year?
Yeah, it was a little while, to be fair, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Like, you came in last minute. You were like, I was like, mate, are you free tomorrow? He's like, yes, mate, absolutely.
I think it was like a week back off the trip, wasn't it? I don't just got back. It must have been like a week or two back from getting back. which was sick. And like, mate, like obviously, Sam, Nick have we've had discussions, trips in between as well. Like had our episodes, just been good fun. But like, I wanted to get everyone back on because I wanted to do a bit of a different episode. Like we had an idea of doing this episode. We're like, we came up with a title before we came up with the episodes. And we're like, now we've got to come up with something. And I was like, maybe let's, without just trying to be straight controversial, which is always good fun, maybe we go down a bit of a keep, update, and close kind of route. So I've kind of structured it with three different kind of segments of the pod. So without further ado, the first one I've gone for is that basically we have got to pick one ride in Orlando that stays forever. So this is our keep. This is our keep, hands down. Whatever this ride is, it has to remain exactly the same. No changes. You can't update it. This has to be basically timeless ride, locked in. So I think, and I don't want to use this as an example, but I think the ilk of ET that basically has never changed. And it's been there for a long, long time. You cannot change it. Keep it just because it's been there.
I'm not saying ET, we can bin it straight away if you want.
This one came to me within 10 seconds. I didn't even have to think about
it.
Jurassic Park, River Adventure, straight up, never changed. Leave it.
Fair enough.
Okay,
yeah,
interesting.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
First memory.
Go on.
So first memory, I think we're all probably the same. Get to the park. It's one of the first memories I remember of that park as a kid as well, for the noise, the sound, and then you get the drop, don't you? So it's like a timeless ride, stays forever.
Yeah.
Have they ever changed that? Because I did that years ago. I'm not talking about, as Russ has already dug at me how old I am. I went there quite a long time ago for my 21st birthday in 2001. And I'm shit, t-shirt, that's all good.
I was at high school then, Dom.
This is just as Sam's got his 1982 t-shirt.
Yeah, I got my ET top on.
I was going to say, that was back when Sam was born, wasn't
it? But I was that ride changed? Because I swear it's been the same forever, but it's still pretty banging.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's ever had a proper update, has it?
For me,
dinosaurs haven't, because they're still all cranky.
Yeah.
It's all just
the dinosaurs died though, didn't they? So they are going to get a bit cracky at some point.
Yeah,
it's still a must do. It's still a must do every single time we go into islands, to be fair. So,
and then a hot day, getting that water splash.
It hits, especially in August.
It is a good shout. And ultimately, to be fair, in terms of an IP that's going to stay, Jurassic Park has already done it's running it. So it's never going to get old. At this point, it's there. It's locked in. Jurassic Park forever. It's a good shout. I like it. Nice. Who wants to go next? Go on.
Go on, Sam. You go.
Oh, all right then. Cheers.
Age before beauty. Other way around.
Rude.
Right. I'm going to head over to Hollywood Studios for this one. I'm going to say Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
Now, it's a park icon.
Yep.
It's timeless, the part of the pre-show is back in 1939 and everyone still loves it to this day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I like the queue.
I've not done
you don't know the ride though. You actually told me the other day, Nick, about you sat on the ride and then as soon as you was about to do your seatbelt, it's like, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I bounced.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I did the full duck.
Oh man.
And then I left Sarah on her own with some random man to hold his hand. And I didn't feel bad at all.
See, I do like Tower of Terror, but I've not done the California one because they got the Guardian overlay on that one.
I think
Imagine
that
I
would
just
be
wonder if that'll make
amazing.
that a bit better.
Yeah. True.
Yeah,
True.
I'm with Sam though. Like timeless. Like in
Yeah,
terms of
100.
like what it is. Like that
Yeah.
ride is top tier, isn't it?
And you
Nick
know,
might
you've
not think
obviously
so, but like,
you've also got it in
I fully
California.
appreciate everyone likes it.
Yeah.
yeah,
But it's just like the Twilight Zone. Like obviously, because I'm old as that. But yeah, I remember the Twilight Zone. But none of you buggers probably remember the
I
Twilight.
remember
Zone.
the Twilight Zone being in the Simpsons episodes. If
I
that's the same thing, it was that.
I ain't got a clue. I honestly got no idea.
We have
I mean,
to go
that's
to Dom for
fictional
some of
cinema
these
and
old
all of
stuff,
it, but-
don't we?
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm leaving this chat.
Dom's the historian of the episode.
Dom, to make you feel a
Like
bit,
the Crit Master over here, just like, I remember.
to make you feel a bit better, I might not look it, but I'm nearly 37, so I'm with you. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're wearing it well, buddy.
I ain't a Scooby, mate. Honestly,
No.
I ain't got a clue.
No idea.
Well,
Oh, I love it. That's a
They're
good
both-
shout. Go on.
they're
Go
both
on.
very good shouts, but neither of them are Rise of the Resistance.
True.
Okay.
I mean, it's just, I cannot think of a single thing apart from the queue times I would change about that ride. Because it's just, I mean, I could walk through that queue. I'm quite happy doing an hour and a half in that queue. Just
Even the queue, you don't mind waiting because it's
an
just so
experience.
epic.
I did that ride just after I did Savvy's lightsaber build.
Yeah.
And the best thing ever, it was like getting real dark in there. And I was like, hold on a minute. I just yanked the old saber out. I was like, whoop, and just lit it up right in the
Did
queue. And I was just running up and down the queue with it.
Love that.
Mate, it's just amazing. But still to this day, I didn't know anything about that ride when I first did it. And when those doors opened and you went into that stormtrooper area, I didn't know what to
Mind
do.
blown. Absolutely
I
mind
was
blown.
It
I'm
hit me
just,
like a ton of bricks.
I'm just going to clear it now for everyone tuning in.
Oh, you don't let us say. Sam, who's Chewbacca?
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Yes, I have never watched Star Wars, so just to clear that out of the way, yeah, we'll put it out there. But
Yeah.
it is an exceptional ride, and I do understand what's going on. So I mean, that's the main thing when you do go on an attraction like that, and it is an experience.
Yeah, it's
Straight
that, isn't it? The only thing I would say, like in terms of it standing the test of time, like I love Star Wars. I'm a big Star Wars fan. Is that era of films the ones to stand the test of time?
No, if that had Darth Vader in,
Oh yeah.
if
Yeah,
that had Darth Vader, that kind of Luke, I'm your father. You know, that type of
That finished,
era, I think maybe it would have been a bit more timeless than maybe the
Yeah.
new films.
You got the money, put both in, change it up, do two
Yeah.
different ones.
Kill Star
Yeah.
Tours and put an extra ride in.
There you go.
but yeah, amazing shout. Like in terms of a ride, like you know, it's how old is it even now? Like I can't even think. It's got to be
Just
8
come up
years
to
old,
6
isn't it?
years.
7 or 8.
2019, it opened in 2019, didn't it? Because we were.
Right.
Was it? It was 2019, wasn't it? Yeah. Because they were just finished. They were just finishing it as we left in the Feb, and I think opened in the May because we were gutted that we didn't get to see it.
Wow, okay.
And still like unbelievable. Like not like you could drop that in any park, and it's top tier attraction.
Yeah.
So like in terms of like the technology is still like top tier, and that's going to stand for a long, long time. There's a lot older rides that have got a lot worse technology and older technology that are still going. So
I mean, with it being trackless as well, that's another thing. Well, not long.
Mhm. Yeah, it's good shout. Good shout. I
I
like
suppose
it.
the downside is it more to go wrong in time? Is it gonna like
Will it
something like
age
Sarah
badly?
it's been there a long time
Yeah.
and it still goes
Yeah.
and there's not that much to it that can break, I guess. But something like Rise, as you know, most of the time it's down anyway because there's so much going on with it.
You
Yeah.
also can't just refurb it and refit it to a new updated film because there's too much tech in there, isn't there?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Where would you go,
Yeah.
Russ? What's your?
I feel like I felt like I had to go Magic Kingdom.
Ooh.
I was like, I've got to go summon in Magic Kingdom. I was like, I'm going to make it really hard for myself. And I kind of flipped between a few. And to be honest with you, the one I landed on, and I'll be honest, certainly influenced by Jay, it's got to be Haunted Mansion. I think that Haunted Mansion, I don't think it matters how old it is. I think it'll always stand, and I think it'll always be a good ride. And like, it's not, don't get me wrong, like the ride system's not groundbreaking. Like the animatronics aren't groundbreaking, but it's already stood, and it's stood for long enough that you don't need to have watched the films. You don't need to be invested in it to know enough about it to enjoy it. Like you still are going to enjoy that ride regardless. And I think that it's not trying to be a thrill ride or anything like that.
No.
I think it ticks a lot of boxes, by not having to do too much, if you know what I mean.
I did have pirates down for Magic Kingdom. I kind of listed one out of each park, and then 10 seconds later went my one. But no, I get you. But most of Magic Kingdom's timeless, to be fair.
Yeah.
It is.
As well. I think as well with Haunted Mansion, it's great how some of the Imagineers are actually featured in that ride.
That's cool, isn't it?
Obviously, one of the leaning heads, I forgot his name, but he's one of the Imagineers, and obviously the voice of Madame Leota and the face are two different Imagineers as well.
Learned that in a Q&A episode.
Yay!
I learned that doing Keys to the Kingdom.
Oh yeah, you're Mr. Keys to the Kingdom. You're Mr. Magic Kingdom, aren't you?
Yeah, good. You're all the knowledge.
Yeah, I found out a few little things there. So yeah, that's handy.
Yeah,
recommend that.
I love it. Yeah, so we've got Haunted Mansion, Jurassic River Adventure, Rise, and Tower of Terror. I mean, like 4 bangers, like absolute banging rides.
That's a set, isn't it?
And we've done the nice bit. We've done the keep some stuff. So now
we get cancelled.
We kind of get a bit juicier. We're heading to not quite the juiciest, but we get to the juicier, which is an update. And I wanted to go down a different route, and I've gone with one ride where the park got it wrong. So, like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's a really obvious example, and I don't want to just say it just in case it is someone's pick. But like, there is a really obvious one that like they put it in there, but it's just not right. And I just think that it's an interesting route to go down with regards to an update, because in terms of what it would have been, like, what should it have been?
Go with it and fire it.
And what would we have gone? Go on, Sam. Sam, have you got yours straight away?
It's probably what everyone is thinking. I'm just gonna go very easy. Fast and Furious. I don't have to go into detail because I think most of your guests has probably said exactly the same thing. And yeah, I just think they've done it completely wrong. It should be a thrill ride.
Yeah, it's the wrong ride, isn't it? Like, I'll be honest with you. I've said this quite a lot. I like Fast and Furious. I like the franchise. I think the franchise was the right pick, but the ride is just it couldn't be further from what it needed to be.
Yeah,
the shop's more fun than the ride.
Why put you in with a you know your characters on the bus, on the weird bus, and depends where you are, and just didn't work, did it?
No, what a waste! No. What a waste!
Yeah,
I mean,
especially with a franchise, you've got cars and speed, and then they turned it into a kind of like all the action movies and stuff. It was just such a base for something. Theme track, the theme tunes and the tracks they have on that IP are so cool as well. So many iconic songs they could have used, and then they killed it with that.
They literally could have done anything with it, but they picked exactly the wrong thing. They couldn't have found anything worse to do with it.
To ruin it, literally.
Absolutely tanked it.
I tell you what, like, and this sounds so harsh to say, but I would love to speak to the person who came up with the idea.
Who signed it off?
Honestly, what?
But is it so bad now?
Through their head to go, you know what? Like, we've watched Fast and Furious. This, like, I just like it is that, isn't it? It's like it's so laughably bad that it's like, actually, I kind of want to go on it because it's funny.
Yeah, it's got a little cult following now, isn't it, of people that because it's so bad.
It is so bad.
Yeah, well, I'm more interested in going it just to check out Ludacris again to see if he's CGI. That's the only reason I'm going on it next time.
Please, like, honestly, I mean, I've got obviously the October trip. It's happening again. Like, obviously, me and Jade are doing it, and we have got to go and see.
You need to go and ask everybody.
I don't know how you've done it twice in a row.
No.
Oh, mate. Yeah. Honestly,
I don't know how you done it.
When I felt like such an idiot when I thought I'm being an absolute legend here. Go through the single rider. I'm gonna just whiz through that, and then I literally walked straight on the ride and sat on it and just went. I've missed the entire reason why I've gone in it.
What have I done?
Literally, I just sat there thinking I've now got to sit through this for 3 minutes. And then do it all over again. But anyway, it's funny. I'm intrigued to know if you all think that what your vote is, whether or not he is real or CGI. I am intrigued.
I'm going real.
I've never looked at it that close, but yeah, it can't be that good. I mean, you think like that ride's a couple of years old, isn't it? Their CGI ain't going to be that good.
I've got a video of it on my phone from like 6 years ago. I'll send it to you. I'm telling you, it's real. I've seen enough of ludicrous.
I got it on the meta. To be fair, I do need to put it on. I need to put it on the story at some point. Or maybe I'll put it on with this episode. But I'm still not 100% sure. Even by watching it, I'm still like, there's a doubt. There's a doubt. There's a doubt. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I get why you think it because of the way you get that like shiny forehead, don't you? But it's just such an odd thing to stick ludicrous. It was at the opening of the ride as a CGI.
Yeah, weird. Don't know. Strange one. Anyway, it's a good shout, Sam. Like, to be fair, Fast and Furious. I mean, we could probably all go there. Like,
what should be there though?
In terms of like what should be instead of Fast and Furious.
What should have gone there, or what should have that Fast and Furious ride look like inside as a dark ride?
I have an incredible idea that I need to pitch to replace it. So I will get onto that a bit later. However, what I was actually
because I've got one as well.
Love it. Because what I was thinking is obviously where Rip Ride Rocket is now closing. I was thinking the space they have there. I know there's like, I don't know if it's true or there's rumors that it's becoming a Ghostbusters attraction based on the signs. I was thinking with the space and a roller coaster style attraction, it would fit Fast and Furious like perfectly. But the only thing is, obviously, it's in the San Francisco section.
But they have got the firehouse already there.
Yeah, ready to go.
It's where Rip Ride comes through is a firehouse, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, like, this is going to sound really rude. I was going to say, Dom, do you remember Ghostbusters at Universal?
Yeah, I remember that.
In the day. I was going to say, that's so rude of me just
going, days.
Oh, you'll know. It was years ago.
When I used to walk around and it was all black and white. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh God! Oh dear. Yeah, we'll get into some future rides in a bit. Nick, do you want to go next with your one?
I'll let Dom go. Shall I let Dom go on this one since he went last time?
Go on. Yeah, go on.
Go on. I'll be a gent. Go on, Dom.
See, I knew that Fast and Furious was going to be picked because that's going to be across the board because it is just absolute dog turd. So I went a little bit across the way. So I went Jimmy Fallon ride. I mean, that is some naff, isn't it? And the worst bit for me is that replaced Twister.
Yeah,
Twister was
painful.
Awesome.
That is literally Universal Studios. It's about filmmaking, and then they put Jimmy Fallon in it. What's that all about? Twister ride. You had flying cows coming past you. It was such an experience. I mean, that ride was superb. And then they take it out and put. I get Jimmy Fallon things. The late night show and all that lot. It's an American icon, isn't it? So I guess for Americans it's probably a little bit different for when we watch it, but still you're replacing something really good and putting that in there and it's just like, what's that all about? That's a one hit and done. You're not doing that again.
I actually enjoy Jimmy Fallon. I actually do.
Oh, this is all good.
You're one of about 3 people.
I know.
I'm intrigued, Sam. Like, to be fair, not to like tell you you're wrong, but what is it that is
you're wrong.
What's all right, what's good? What is good about it? I just don't know.
I've never ridden it.
You know what? I do enjoy the pre-show. You know when like where Jimmy Fallon dressed up as the woman going like, "Where's my puppy?" Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a bit of a laugh to it. But yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest.
I think to be fair, like the pre-show stuff, I will say is decent.
Yeah.
Is it the Ragtime Gals? Is that the one?
Yeah,
like,
the band.
Like. Yeah, they're like they're good fun and it's a good laugh. And to be fair, my experience of that is off doing it once because I've done it once and never again. Because I remember coming off it going, no.
I started learning the pre-show song, so
yeah. No, fair shout. It's to be fair, Dom, that's exactly where I was going to go. I'll try and wrap my brains to see if I can come up with another one quick. But
I had a second one if you need one.
This is the chat.
I've got one. I've got a fairly standard one. If Nick doesn't go for it, go on, Nick. Go for it, mate.
I shouldn't have let them two go first. They've taken 2 of the 4 I'd written down.
Nice.
Right, I'm gonna go back all the way over because I think we've done Universal, so I'll pick a Disney one. So I'm not gonna do Tron because the temptation is to go and say the 1 minute coaster that's wicked to start with but end. So I'm gonna go the Dinosaur Land in Animal Kingdom as an area and a ride.
Yeah. Okay.
Why don't we have Lion King as an IP in Animal Kingdom in America? It's their only park.
Yep.
that is in the name Animal Kingdom, and we do not have anything apart from a show for that in the whole thing.
The show just isn't enough, is it?
No.
You could do so much with that as well.
You could have a scene when they're down in the canyon and Mufasa's about to die on a ride, and you could have you could either have a dark ride or you could put a coaster in as well.
Coaster, that'd be banging.
And equally, you could turn that area and you could have Jungle Book as well. So you could have both of massive kind of IPs in that park, in that corner, and then Encanto can go somewhere else of what they're doing.
Yeah,
we all agree that
this is an Imagineering interview here. Come on, then, mate. Where else you got?
You go to Animal Kingdom, it's amazing. The vibe and buzz of that park is probably one of the best in terms of the sounds and the sights, and it's just incredible. But you do sit there and scratch it off, and you sit there and go, there's probably only 3 or 4 things really you're going for in terms of rides. Max. And it just now is just going to fall down the wayside again in terms of the other parks, in terms of what they're doing.
Yeah,
you should have. Imagine a Pride Rock in Animal Kingdom.
This is it. And to be fair, you saying it, and it's mad, really, isn't it? Because Lion King was one of the biggest films of all time for years. And how have they not gone, let's pull the trigger and just do a land on it? Because it's so easy as well. Literally, you can just have the land and it can still have animals in it, and you can literally bid it as a Lion King area.
And you can put Indiana Jones somewhere else, which I think, come on, I've got something about that later. But
it can go anywhere, can't it?
The IP works in most parks. It doesn't need to go there. And also Indiana Jones / Encanto, how does that work as a feature for that area?
Yeah.
It is
and I think as well, even just going in Dino Land, you're only just going there for dinosaur. There's nothing else that really.
The merch shop's quite good in there, to be fair.
But that's a lot of land over there as well, isn't it? It's a huge space.
Yeah. No, it's a good shout. I think I'm gonna have to go the easy option after this. I'm gonna go Tron, and then hear me out. I'm gonna go Tron. There's the whole length of ride thing, we know that. But it's just, I'll be honest with you. In terms of the IP, there we go. It's the IP for me. If I'm going to go down that route, let's go down a different route other than just the length of the ride. The IP is dead. And I'm not saying that the original film is rubbish. I'm not going down there because I feel like Dom likes it. I can see it.
Hold on, I'm getting angry. Hold on.
He's like, go on. He's like, go on, finish your point. I just think there's so many other things they could have put there, and that's it. And it's the ride system's great. It's an absolutely cracking ride system. That's not the problem. The problem is that they could have just done it so much better. And it's that it's not to the level of Fast and Furious, don't get me wrong. All right. Fast and Furious, you look at it and go, they got every single part of it wrong. Tron, they didn't. Because to be fair, I've said this, riding it front row the last time I went, actually it elevated it massively.
Amazing. One of the best rides.
Ride. But still, you still get onto the length and distance thing. But it's just for me, I feel like you could have done so much more with something else that, I don't know, it doesn't land for me. It doesn't hit. I just think it's not right.
I feel
I don't know how they landed on it.
I was just going to say, I think the main pull to it as well is the fact that it's probably the only thrilling ride in the park.
Definitely. Yeah.
That still gives it that high wait time, and do you know what I mean?
But it is, isn't it? Because you've got Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which is average as a coaster, but it's more aimed for kids, really, as a
probably a junior coaster, really. Yeah.
But Thunder Mountain's a good coaster that you'll go on every time you're in the park. And I'm sure once they've retracked it and stuff, 100% that ride is timeless as well. So that was their chance to have this massive launch coaster with maybe a more known or suitable IP and it not be 60 seconds long.
But I think
had any of you seen the film before you went to do the ride? Did you seen the second film, not the original one? The original one's nothing to do with it. It don't really look anything like it.
No.
See, I remember Ross, when I was watching your vlog when you went there, you said you didn't get the concept of it. It's pretty much based on the second film, on the remake film of it. When they have the walls suddenly go up and you see the riders and that, that's all based on the film.
Right.
So when you've actually seen it, but I get that that's probably too narrow an IP. Then, if
Mhm.
people haven't seen it, they're going to turn up there and be like, "I don't know what it is."
This is it, because I look at something like Pandora, and like the Avatar's so big that like it's the biggest film ever. Everyone's seen it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so like everyone has seen it, and if you haven't seen it, like I don't know how you've avoided it. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Tron, I feel like more people probably haven't seen it than have, if you know what I mean. And the moment you get down that route, I feel like it's just not strong enough. I feel like it could have just gone so much better. And like, you know, Disney's massive, in it. Disney's huge. Like, of all of the things you could have picked from, I don't know.
And does it meet Tomorrowland in terms of you know, that
random? Yeah.
You know,
See, to
go
go
on Buzz
a bit of a
Lightyear
tangent,
poster on there instead.
on a bit of a tangent with this is where I think the IPs they've got to be so careful with it, because they're on about putting Zelda into where Simpsons is or whatever. That was one of the ideas there. I don't know. I've never played Zelda. I don't know anything about Zelda. We put that in there. You're going to cut out. That's probably an age thing again, but you're going to cut out a massive percentage of people that aren't going to do it. What was that?
I thought you'd know what a SNES was from our era.
No, I was a bit before that. I was on the Master.
Oh, you're
System.
Atari.
I was on the Amiga, mate.
I was just going to say as well, like the amount of space that they have behind that Simpsons land as well, because obviously that's going to be going in 2027. I know they mainly use that area for Horror Nights, but the amount of space they have behind that building, they can do so much
Epic there with a certain IP.
But they've just got to be really careful with it. It's like Pokemon. I mean, Pokemon's massive. You're going to cover loads on that, but something like Zelda, I don't know how well that'll sit in there, really.
I know what you mean. Like, to be fair, I've played Zelda very briefly, and the world, to be fair, it lends itself quite well. Like, not being into it, I can see how it would work, and I can see how it's got theme park vibes to it. That there's enough to it that you can just like have unlimited in terms of like being able to change stuff and add stuff here, there, and everywhere. But like at the same time, I agree, because it's like, does everyone know that? Say you had a choice between doing Pokemon and doing Zelda. I think you go Pokemon, but just because everyone knows it.
Yeah,
I appreciate everyone knows the original 151, and that's probably it. But like, do you know what I mean? It's like
Zelda would go better in Islands of Adventure. Though, to be fair. Yeah,
where Lost Continent,
Lost Continent. That's just like empty space. That's part of the Hagrid's queue in it. That area.
Yeah, basically is, isn't it?
For early entry, anyway. Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, wild. Love it. Nice. Well, we've basically said, you know, about a few things we would essentially update in that regard. But let's start closing some rides, shall we? Should we get upset some people? I've said let's go around every park. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So every park excluding Epic Universe. I felt it was a bit mean to pick Epic at the moment and go, let's bin a ride off, and it's been there for a month. So if we go around every single one, and like, to be fair, like let's have reason to it, not just I don't like it. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's have a bit of a reason. And like, in terms of like the specific ride and the space it's in, like it might not be like that you don't like the ride, but it might be where it is as well. You might think that it just doesn't suit where it is, whatever reasons you've got. What part should we start in? Do we go Magic Kingdom? Is that the one to begin?
Yeah,
feels good.
Do you want me to kick it off?
Go for it.
Do you want me to just close one straight away off the bat? The stipulation with this, by the way, if we're saying close it, it is gone. This is not getting updated.
Bye-bye.
This is not getting anything. Literally, like that
is in the bin.
It is in the bin. It's bulldozed. Yeah. It's gone forever. And unfortunately, I'm closing Space Mountain. It is gone. I've gone big off the bat.
I'm with you, Russ.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. And the thing is, right, I enjoy Space Mountain, so I'm gonna lead it with that. But I think it's had its time. For me, that space is well deserved of something better. Like it's. Yeah, there you go. It's been a great ride, you know, and it's nostalgia, and I know it'll upset a lot of people because the moment you touch those mountains, like you're gonna upset a lot of people. But I think that it could be fitting of something better is the whole point. And I know that, like, I went into the point a minute ago with regards to Tron, right? That whole area the whole area could do an entire overhaul, couldn't it? Like, and if that entire area was potentially more themed to one thing instead of a few different things, like I think that it will feel a lot more aligned. And I appreciate that's not what Magic Kingdom was all about, you know, over the years. But yeah, for me, I'd have to get rid of it. And I know it's sad. And the problem with Magic Kingdom is there's a lot of big hitters in there as well.
There is.
Yeah. I don't feel good getting off that ride. It hurts my back. It hurts everything.
I don't think I've done it since 2012. After then, it's just a breaker.
Yeah, you come off that thing, you're not going to feel good.
I've done it 4 times on my last trip.
Nice.
Yeah, you know what?
Like, be young again.
I think that's what it is. Yeah. But I don't know what it is. I think it's just the thrill of not knowing where you're going, the sudden turns. I know that's probably why you guys avoid it, but for me, that's thrilling.
I feel you.
I enjoy it.
I love that aspect. I just think it's janky as hell.
I think the Christmas overlay on it's quite cool though. When they do, I think
the red and green lights, don't they?
Yeah, to do and with all the music as well. I think that elevates that. Where certainly more people probably go on it, but you can get it because the waits on that's never that long anymore, is it? It's
always nice because you never know if you're going to rupture your spleen or not when you come off it. That's always good.
See, the thing is as well, if you are like scared of going on a ride in the dark, doing Space Mountain on the Christmas overlay is the perfect time. Like that was when Caitlin first went on it because she was quite scared. But during the Christmas overlay, we said it's brighter, so she went on it and now she loves it. So that would be the perfect time. Otherwise, I'll be doing it on my own, and I'll probably come off it breaking my back.
I get cancelled.
Yeah, go on.
Jungle Cruise. Nick's camera's turned off. Hear me out.
Go on.
I think it's just had its time. It's old. It's a bit rickety now. The jokes are a bit dad jokey, aren't they?
The jokes, that's the bit that does it. It's just you can only hear them so many times.
I think we've been on it 20 times now, and 19 times you spend an hour standing in the queue that's the size of a shoebox, and you literally walk between 2 meters of space, and you're just looking at the boat going, please just get me on it now. Why am I doing this to myself? And I think in Adventureland, that's where you change it to something more Indiana Jones boat ride. You could have some cool animatronics. It lends itself to that adventure. Is Jungle Cruise now, unless you're going to stick Jack White on a rock on there and refurb it, and then
exactly that. Yeah, get into the new Jungle Cruise.
That one is just. I mean, would anybody go on that ride if you had to choose one? 3 big hitters. You're probably not.
You going to queue an hour for that? No, you're not.
No. Are you going to use your lightning lane to tick off another one? Probably. But are you going to stand for an hour and wait for that ride now when you've got Pirates and a lot of the other stuff, Tianas? No, you're not.
Yeah,
and it's aged badly.
It's that, and it's a good shout. I think it's essentially it's run its course of it, and I know people like it. The problem is it's the repeatability of it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's that you can go and do a ride and it feels the same, but when you hear the same jokes, it doesn't quite land the same, does it? As going and you can go and do Guardians over and over again. I appreciate it's not a comparison, but in terms of you do Guardians over again, get the same song and you love it, but you can't go and hear the same jokes that same amount of time and still hit and land. Yeah, it's a good shout. I know. I mean, Space Mountain and Jungle Cruise are gone already. Go on, boys. Where are we going next? Who's going?
Go on, Dom.
So I went Tomorrowland Speedway.
Oh yeah, good shout.
Okay, that's actually a good shout.
Is that? I mean, that is, again, I know we've said this a lot, but that is prime real estate right in the middle of that Tomorrowland. They're still like petrol, gas, or whatever it is. They run on like dinosaur bones.
Yeah,
get in there. It's hot. It stinks. It's noisy. It's just, oh man, I don't even like walking past it. 'Cause it's just that sound is like PTSD nightmare sound of that listening to those things. But you imagine taking them out. I mean, I was looking at what you could put back in there, and I like the concept of still having, but I had to put like dueling race car coaster in there, like electric ones, proper like slamming around, and then one of them's on a scenic track, and one of them's on a race track, and you have little pit lanes and stuff. Just get something decent in there. I mean, they've been there for donkey's years as well, and that's just old hack technology, isn't it? And you can't call it classic, really. It's not. It's just irritating.
No, it's just old now. Isn't it? I think that's a good shout in terms of all of them. Like that is surely the one, isn't it? Surely the one where it's taking up a lot of room.
Yeah,
you could put anything in there and it would be better. Like surely, like just I've been on it and it's like it's a laugh.
Yeah, same as that.
And
that's
it's
good for little kids, isn't it? I suppose little ones because they can get their little driver's licenses and.
Yeah, I just think like there's surely a million better things nowadays that you could do other than that. Like,
get the little ones over to Peter Pan; they'll love it.
Yeah, get them over
old
that.
Peter Pan.
Let's get someone else there. Go on, Sam. Let's finish off Magic Kingdom and go to the next one in a minute.
Well, it's a double hit on Tomorrowland Speedway.
Nice.
Now,
the winner.
The reason why again, same as what Dom said, it is loud. It's still running on like petrol. It's loud. The steering is really awkward as well.
They don't steer.
There we go. Yeah. So yeah, that's my reasoning. And what I was thinking of changing it to is Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a good shout.
I've got to look at my notes here. But basically, with it being like based as like with the was it Sugar Rush?
Yeah.
The game in the film.
Yeah.
It's got that kind of Fantasyland feel as well, which kind of nicely moves into Fantasyland in the park.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it all
I like it.
nice, vibrant, like a little Candyland. So yeah, like still keep it as like a drive-in kind of ride, but just change it up a bit, make it go as Wreck-It Ralph.
I love that. That's a shout. That's a banger.
Yeah,
Mate, I think fair play because that's a banging idea. That is nice. Cool. Well, that's Magic Kingdom. Let's where should we go? Anyway, pick a park. Someone pick a park.
Hollywood Studios.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's get this one out of the way with.
Right, Sam. You be very careful what you say in this next comment.
Well, you're not going to be happy, mate.
Don't do it. You think about what you're going to say next.
Right. I've gone for one of the Star Wars rides.
Right, I'm out. I'm done. See you later. I'm gone. Right, where's the top show stands? Get them out.
Bye Tochos.
Never.
Woody's lunchbox is done.
Mate, you can change anything, just don't change Woody's lunchbox. Actually, just the seating. We all know about that. But yes, I'm gonna go for Smuggler's Run. Now,
that is not where I thought you were going. Go on.
You would probably think it's Star Wars, right?
Star Tours is.
Star Tours, sorry. Yeah. Smuggler's Run. Don't get me wrong. I love the idea of it, but I'm not waiting. How'd you put it? I'm not waiting too long for that ride when it just depends on the pilots. Now we've had if you go in as a single rider as well, you're guaranteed engineers. We've done that before, and I think the people that we shared the ship, is that what it's called?
It's a spaceship,
such an amateur.
It was like we didn't want to help him either. We're like, we're just letting him suffer a bit here.
Just let him suffer in silence.
This is awful, isn't it? But I think we had like 4 drunk people in the same ship as us, and they just kept crashing, and it was not a great experience. So I think for that, I have to get rid of that. And you know what? Hollywood Studios is full of bangers, though, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
There are some top rides.
In all fairness, that is the worst of the Star Wars rides. So I'll let you have that.
Thank you, Dom.
Yeah, it's.
I got let off lightly on that one.
If you're an engineer or weapon, that's a duff roll, isn't it? You don't want to be on there. But walking up to seeing the old Jarek table on there and all that lot, that's
cool.
I could just walk up to it and not do the ride and just have a wander around the queue and walk in the Millennium Falcon.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm done again.
That's what Nick does on most rides, by the sounds of it, isn't it?
He hasn't actually done a ride. He just queues up and then walks off.
Turn off again.
He loves going to Orlando for a queue, though.
There's a ride there as well.
Sarah does all of them, but Nick hasn't ever done one.
I promise I'm doing Velocicoaster next time. I promise.
Yeah, you actually have to get on the ride, though.
I will do, don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh,
the queue's great, though.
Yeah. who's going next? Go on. What else are we closing in Hollywood?
So
It's not
go on,
technically
you go.
a ride.
Okay.
I didn't want to close Rock and Roller because Sam would have had a
Thank you.
moment.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, the show. Hollywood Studios obviously got a couple of good shows. It's part of the place, so it might not be a ride as such, but Hollywood Studios really misses that big, like, theatrical show now that it used to have.
Yeah.
It should have a more show style, like the old backlot used to go in behind the scenes. I just feel like Indiana Jones, well, you go in there now, it's a bit boring.
It's been there a long time, and
you watch the ball go, then they come out, then they have a little fight in the little mazar, and then they go away, and then the plane comes out, and then there's a big bang. Just it feels like, and they've got a lot of space around there as well. It's a nice 30 minutes I stand when it's too busy. You could have a really, really good, powerful show there, and obviously there's a lot of good ideas they could do like they used to before.
Yeah, it's not a bad shout. And like, to be fair, I'm an Indiana Jones fan, but I feel you in terms of the space. In terms of the space of where it is as well, like massive plot that, like, you could either put a land there, you could put a new ride. Like, I appreciate that Indiana Jones is going into Animal Kingdom, so maybe you don't need the presence in Hollywood Studios. It's not a bad shout. I like it.
It's like a like for like swap, isn't it? Swap the parts apart.
Yeah.
I think as you watch the Indiana Jones show 2 or 3 times, once it's past that, it's sort of like, I've seen it. Don't really need to go and see it for a while now. It is the same sets. They do look cool.
But it's no Bourne, is it? Like,
that's what I was going to say. Yeah, Bourne's like far superior, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd rather go and watch Frozen, which is a far better show now than the Indiana Jones show.
I don't get goosebumps at the end of the Indiana Jones one, but I do at the end of Frozen. Dom,
Picture feels that one.
It does. It's a banger. Dom, what you closing?
Right, so I've got to be a little bit careful here. So is Jade anywhere near you?
No.
Because I
got the headphones, so you're all safe.
So I am closing Star Wars launch bay, because what is all that about? It's in the wrong area. Get rid of that. Yeah. Get rid of Little Mermaid. Get rid of Disney Junior. But get this, put Pixar Place in there.
Nice.
That whole area. So you could put Metroville in there from Incredibles. You've got Inside Out headquarters you could put in there. You've got you put food courts in. You could put Pizza Planet in there. You could just wedge that whole area with just like Pixar. You could have an Elemental area in there. I mean, that you just literally, and that's again massive area that could be used. I mean, Disney Juniors, that's just
a waste.
It's a waste of space. I mean, it's good for little ones, but have you ever seen a business? Isn't there one ever in there? You get like 9 kids in there just screaming and charging around. Yeah, Little Mermaid's just duff. No one wants to do that anyway. Sorry, Jade. And then, and the Star Wars thing's great, what it is. But again, it's just a massive area. And I mean, I got to go meet Chewie in there, went to meet Darth Vader and things, and that's pretty cool. But you can put that anywhere. Put it in Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, just move it there, and it's like.
What are you meeting them on the other side of the park when you got a whole Star Wars land, like I don't know, 20-minute walk away?
Because they do the meet and greets there, don't they? They literally walk around. Yeah. They literally walk around Galaxy's Edge. Like there's no need for it to be there anymore.
And you've got a massive hotel right next to Galaxy's Edge.
Oh yeah,
do something
unused.
Yeah, they're doing nothing, and it's already Star Wars themed. Just open the doors.
They should turn that into an experience now. Yeah. Just they've got it set up.
An hour to walk around that.
Yeah, do like a tour. They should just do tour and turn it into like a tour area around there where you could go in behind the scenes and see it all.
That'd be bang. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's just crazy.
Take your lightsabers. That's been
shut down for 9 months now, whatever it is. Just sat there, not earning anything.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, probably wasn't earning anything when it was open.
It wasn't.
So expensive.
I mean, that's the problem, isn't it? Yeah, kind of priced everyone out of it that made no money, which is stupid, isn't it? Yeah. Right, I'm gonna upset Dom. Star Tours. I'm sorry.
That was my second one.
Yeah, and the thing is, don't be wrong, I don't dislike Star Tours, but I'm trying to think of things that I would close, and I was a bit biased because I really like the Indiana Jones show.
It's already gone, so you can do that.
My other like, I love Star Wars, And I struggle with the fact that Star Tours isn't in Galaxy's Edge. It weirds me out a bit. I'm like,
it's a shame.
And like,
it's a real shame.
It's that, and I think it's just a bit disjointed. I think that it's just that area of the park. Like, if you look at it on the map, it's quite big, and you take Star Tours out, and there's a bit of space next to it as well. There's room in that area to be able to do something, and I feel like it's just the holding on to Star Tours for a little bit too long that is preventing them from doing something mega with that entire area.
Yeah.
So I'm
it's
just
a big
like,
attack to move, though, isn't it?
I think it just shows, though, doesn't it, how much space is at studios there.
Yeah.
Like, they could expand if they want to. You'd almost arguably have one of the best Disney park there at the moment, with those two areas, with some, more something actually there to go and do. That park would be insane.
Yeah. Saying that, let's head to Animal Kingdom next. This one's going to be interesting because I tell you what, there ain't that much to pick from.
No, I struggle.
On a 4.
Yeah, and I would be fairly surprised if at least a couple of us don't match on options there. Nick, do you want to go first on this one?
Navi River Journey before I get shot.
Ooh, that's rough.
I won't tell her. Oh God!
Only kill it as it is, keep the animatronic, and then redo it into just a better dark ride. So it's still keep the idea, but redo it.
Okay. Yeah.
Fair, probably turn it into more of a boat ride, rather than just
the slow. Yeah.
Nothing actually happens on it. You go through a few screens, which is all cool. It's it's very Avatar-y and all good. The animatronic's amazing. You get your phone out and you film it for a second, and then you're off again. And they squeeze you in a boat with all about 6 of you in there, all pushed together.
Yeah.
But then you've just queued all that time for Pandora.
Yeah, it's exactly. I don't think anyone can really argue it too much. It's The difficulty is that there's not that much in the park. There's not that much argument on a lot of them. I don't think, unless one of us is closing Flight of Passage, and then I'm just questioning it. But yeah, it's a good shout. Nice. I like that one. Did anyone else go Na'vi?
I did.
Yeah,
I did. Yes. No, see, when Nick first said this to me, I was like, "No, you can't cancel. You can't bin that. No way." But thinking of it, with the lack of options there already is, I'm binning it as well. And my idea was to replace it with like a coaster / boat style ride. So it's kind of so it's kind of like that Journey to Atlantis vibe at SeaWorld.
Love that. Yeah.
But it will tell the general story of Avatar. But it will still kind of be similar to Gringotts with the coaster style. So it'll be like this, like a screen stop.
Oh, you could link it to Avatar too,
couldn't
you? With the more water style thing.
Yeah. So obviously at the start, it will start as a coaster. It will show the action and all that kind of bits with the RDA throughout the story. Then it will be like obviously involving the conflict between the RDA and the Na'vi, and then obviously when the Na'vi win, it will be like it will turn back into a boat style ride. So it will be like a log flume going down, and then you'll have the animatronic there. It's kind of like a celebration, like it's, that was my kind of idea. So yeah, that last bit will kind of be celebrating the land of Pandora. So kind of the same sort of thing, but adding a different style.
Yeah, mate, I think it's an absolute shout. I think that you thought it through as well. Like this is
you know what? I had to look at my
17 pages.
Mate, we've seen Dom's notes, but you've gone strong on it as well.
you can tell I've been looking like.
I love it, mate.
I didn't want to mess up the explanation, but yeah, that's my my thinking.
Yeah, good shout. I appreciate both your opinion on it. Dom, what are you going for? Going controversial or?
Well, not really. So obviously, Dinosaur's already closed, so you can't close that. But Indiana Jones, don't put that in there. I'm closing that before it's even open.
Sacked it off.
Sacked it off before it even starts.
What? Indiana Jones? I don't get it. I don't. You could put something like Up in there because, like, the Paradise Falls in Up. That's all set in South America. you could do a little ride in there. It could be like a soaring style ride, but do it with all, and it just sits in with the Encanto bit. I don't really get the Indiana Jones sort of Aztec-y.
Yeah.
It's not really an Animal Kingdom. I get it in Hollywood studios because it's the action film.
Yeah.
That side of it,
I understand the logic. Yeah, I understand the logic with the Aztec area, and that's it. Like, I understand that they've gone Aztec area and let's put two different things in it, but at the same time, like, how Indiana Jones and Encanto?
It's just a quick fix, isn't it? Because they just repurpose the ride. So again, it's just another quick fix. But
that feels to an extent. Do you know what I mean? This feels a bit like Magic Kingdom, where something's been there for ages, like a Space Mountain, and then you plonk Tron next to it, and it doesn't work seamlessly, but they're in the same land, and you can kind of go, well, it kind of works. And they're doing this from afresh, which feels really odd. Like,
you've got blank canvas, and that's what you're going to go back with. It's
bit of a tangent, but do we all think that if Universal, now they've got Epic, go and spend a bit of money at studios and tidy up, start to do stuff at IOA, are Disney going to start panicking on some of these things?
100%.
Because some of these rides and the ideas they've got coming out, Universal have only got now 2 or 3 land areas with some really cool, bring studios back to what we know and love that used to be, with a few really cool bits and turn it into a day park again, and then Disney are in trouble.
That picture I put in the group chat the other day of that space on the back of Epic, where they're looking at having the Wicked ride up there, and then they've got the other bit.
Your favourite?
I did not realise how much land they've got around Epic. They got some space up there, haven't they, for expansion?
Yeah, but they planned it in from day one, didn't they? They planned in, but they knew what they were doing. Because, I mean, there was a lot of talk there was going to be 2 Harry Potter rides from the off. And obviously there's only the one. So, I mean, like, you immediately, straight off the bat, they thought about stuff ahead. And, I mean, like, it's a whole episode, isn't it? Just talking about, like... Yeah.
No, but just the risk to Disney with some of their decisions as well, because they're doing stuff, and we all love it there. But just some of the plans of what they're signing off, you're like, that's a bit.
You think Magic Kingdom now? They've got 3 years now that people are gonna suffer, because Tom Sawyer Island is, I mean, it's one and done again. It's not a great thing, and the old Liberty Boat, it's nice to see it going past, but now seeing like fences up there for 3-4 years, that's a hell of a chunk of Magic Kingdom gone. But
hearing about cars, it's actually not going to be like Cali.
No.
So it's going to be a worse version. I've seen some of I don't know if everyone's seen like the videos on it of what the ride's going to be. It does look quite cool, but it looks like it's a little bit of a half fitted IP in there rather than what they could have done.
Well, they're limited on space again, aren't they? They're only squash in what they can in that tiny little island.
Yeah.
But that's it as well. Having a cars themed ride, it will add to the thrill in the park as well, I think.
Yeah, agree on that one. And the ride does look good.
And the Villain Land will be amazing. I mean, that's perfect for Magic Kingdom. That works really well. But you're looking at 4 years, 5 years down the line before you got something like that going.
But then when we get nearer the time, would it be worth the wait? Of course, everyone's going to say until with first impressions.
We say this now, we'll all be there first day queue.
Yeah. But then you with Epic, they can do all that work in Epic with nobody knowing, so they can just carry on building with the park still earning money in, and then just say open the portal.
That's it. That's the thing with the portals as well. Yeah. You never have to step into the area they're doing the building, really which is so clever. Yeah, you can build an entire land and it doesn't affect one part of the park, which is spot on, isn't it?
That's forward thinking.
Very, very clever.
I'll rattle my one out quick. To be fair, it's not a big one. I'm closing Cali River Rapids.
Yeah.
I just think ultimately you could put something better there, and that's it. Like, we all like a water ride, but at the same time, does everyone do a water ride every single time they go there? Probably not.
And you're getting wet on that ride as well, proper wet. That's not just a little bit of sprinkle, is it? You're getting like Pluto's things wrapping wet, aren't you?
I got absolutely soaked last trip. On that dip, I was the one like
just digs you under,
and it just comes over and
right over me. I got it bad.
Shocker. Should we go to Epcot? Let's bang Epcot out quick, shall we? Who's going first? Dom, are you up first on this one?
Yeah, go mate. So I was again. It's an okay ride, but Grand Fiesta Tour. That needs to be Coco. What's it doing as Grand Fiesta Tour? What is it still doing? Like that?
See you later, mate.
We've
We've lost half the group there.
Grand Fiesta Tour.
It's dull. I mean, come on. Unless you've had a few tequilas,
You haven't got Sarah's approval either on that one. She just walked past with her mouth open. Right.
Yeah, I'll do Grand Fiesta Tour, but I'll get off it, and I'm no better off in life. If that was Coco, you imagine doing something with that. I mean,
that's Donald's one moment to shine.
Nah, you go back to one of the restaurants, you'll be all right.
I'm just biting my lip.
Poor Donald.
But you think you could have a queue for that?
Like, do that.
The queue could be Festival of the Dead and all that. Like, you could do so much Coco thing. You've literally got an IV that's completely set for Mexico, and you're going to leave 3 weird little Mexican dudes having a little dingly dangly. Oh, I don't get that. No. Get it out.
It's poor 3 Caballeros.
Dingly dangly.
Yeah. the 3 weird little Mexicans.
Dom's just. He's come for Donald.
Yeah. Oh dear. We might have to move
Mexico,
on.
By the way.
I don't think that did anyone go with that as well?
No.
No way.
Just me
No
then.
way.
No.
Must do every trip.
Every time you go past Mexico, you ride it.
So it's just a nice little 5-minute wait time. Do you know what I
And
mean?
it's aircon.
Yeah.
So's Nabby River.
Oh. Right. Who's up next? Go on.
Nick, do you want to go?
You want to go, Sam? No,
course
I've got
I'm
it. Right, so I'm going to close. Figment. He's still silent.
Almost. Mate, I'm still biting my lip, man.
No, to be fair, I'll back your Figment. It's rubbish.
I get the IP and stuff, but from a long time ago. But the videos from 25 years ago, hardly anybody knows who Figment is or was. There's a good opportunity to put something in like Wally or something different that's not in the park.
Yeah, exactly. I just don't get it. Don't get it.
Or,
like, what is it? What is it? I'm sure you saw
it's meant to be the icon of like Epcot. I've never seen it until you get over there. There's nothing. It's not part of like the logo. It's just a random little weird dinosaur.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's just boring.
Yeah.
You just go there and just sit on the thing and go around. It doesn't make any sense.
I've done it for the first time on my last trip, and you know what? We wanted to do it just for a bit of a laugh, just to see like what it's actually all about.
Yeah.
We had a little laugh on it, but would I rush back to it? No, I wouldn't. But
there's just so many things they've got that with that kind of Epcot theme in, and there's so much space over there. Again, we talk about space, and what's wasted, and it just doesn't hit, does it?
Yeah, not at all.
No. Sam, what you closing, mate?
I've gone for Mission Space.
Oh, yeah, that's a good shout.
Obviously, we hear about all of the people coming off that ride feeling sick, or they have thrown up. I mean,
I'm not doing that, but yeah.
I mean,
there's sick bags for us.
To have a sick bag on a ride is concerning in its own right. But it's just not for me. Like, it just deters us, and it's low wait time as well. It's not a popular attraction. I have thought of something what can replace it. Not a ride as of such, but keeping it space themed. Obviously, it's attached to Space 220. The next building, we've obviously got Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, I've recently noticed that Peter Quill's been roaming about outside Cosmic Rewind. So I was thinking, leave him in the aircon, put him in that building, and have a meet and greet. Surely you can get Groot in there, Gamora.
Yeah.
Probably not a rocket, but just set up a little meet and greet.
I'm sure you get a little rabbit in there. It'd be all good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Dress him up.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've got to agree though. It's got to go in it. It is like that's where I've gone.
Yeah,
it's not even a question. It's an easy one. I think that it's no good. It makes people feel ill. It's not fun. Like something better. easy shout. Like,
Yeah.
Dom took the mantle. He took the controversial one. He started and ended Epcot there and then. I mean,
no one really knew what to say after that.
I think I've got away with Star Wars much lighter
Yeah.
than you did with Grand Fiesta Tour.
yeah,
I mean,
to be fair, I thought Space Mountain was fairly controversial. And to be fair, like Nick probably would have thought that Jungle Cruise, but like Dom's just gone for it.
That's the staple of the World Showcase, to go around and take your moment, margarita, and then 3 caballeros.
you can do a tequila tasting in there, and you're going to sit on a little boat with the caballeros.
No.
Go and do it again and embrace Number One Duck, where he's getting his little bit of music on. And
There we
Next
go.
time we're doing it, I'll be busting there, and it'll be the first time I've drunk around the world. So maybe I'll enjoy it a bit more after a couple of margaritas.
When you're absolutely rat-assed, you'll be all right.
someone get that man another tequila.
It'll probably look like cocoa by the time I finish.
You'll be like, flipping out, I love the update on it. You'll be like, what are you on about?
This is
Oh,
amazing.
look,
I like
that's
all the scropes.
That's Miguel and his dog, in it.
Yeah. Oh,
Just get him one of those little hats and put a couple of tequilas either side, so he can
mate,
drink while
that's
he's
it.
going round.
Yeah, that'll be
Oh,
me.
God, he'll be sloshed, really. Love it. Right, we've upset people in Disney. Let's go and upset some people in Universal quickly, shall we?
Ooh,
Do
yes. Where are we starting?
Universal. There's a few easy ones with studios, so I don't know if everyone's gone similar.
Yeah.
Do you want me to kick it off?
Yeah, go on.
I've
Yeah.
I've tried to just not go for the obvious. I've gone Minions Villain Con.
Yeah.
I struggle saying this bloody thing every time. I always say Minions bloody Villain Con. Minions Villain Con is the one. Yeah, I just think it's
Nemesis,
rubbish.
that name is.
Oh, it's absolute waste of space. It just feels like the laziest ride. Like how they went, right, let's go and close Shrek being a show and let's put this naff in there. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I think that you could have put anything. To be quite honest with you, I think you could have just not put anything there and it'd have been all right. I just don't get it.
Or just tell people they got to
know.
do when they go on the ride would be to go and actually tell you what you've got to do might be a start.
Yeah, it's not a great one.
Yeah. So, Ask gone. Who's going next?
Go on, Sam.
Right. Yeah, again, I've already said Fast and Furious earlier. It's getting an absolute batter in this pod.
Yeah, nice.
Obviously, we're talking about Simpsons already going. I have to agree with you on VillainCon. Now, I think I get the whole Minion Land, and obviously they're bringing in like the Sing characters as well. I don't know, maybe a Sing attraction to kind of link up with. How do you put it? Again, just replacing VillainCon with like a Sing attraction, linking that character meet. Maybe as you exit into the gift shop, you can have a separate kind of meet and greet. Maybe one as you come off the ride. Something upbeat, something still catering to the younger ones. I don't know. Just
I love it though. He's going of all the ideas. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I did have a slight thought of having a Madagascar kind of ride as well, but I don't know exactly how that would work, to be honest.
Only you had a part with animals in it. You could put it there.
Well, maybe the New York section, but
yeah, it's a good shout. Yeah, I like that. Touche.
yeah, but yeah, that's me.
Nick, you go next.
Yeah, go on, mate. So, Men in Black.
Jesus.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Oh
Hear me
my
out.
God.
Hear me out.
Okay.
So you've got Fear Factor Stadium next to it. Doesn't get used through I know they're used for Halloween Horror Nights. So let's just disregard that for a minute. You've got a shooter ride where you could combine, and you've got a lot of space around it. That's perfect for a Pokemon shooter ride, catching things on the ride. And then you have a stadium, like the stadium Pokemon, put that in there and combine the two in the area.
Yeah.
And you know what as well? Linking it to VillainCon, with the blasters you have. It's connected to the app.
You have your Pokeball as you go round. You catch your Pokemon. You'll have Mew and Mewtwo flying over you because they're going to have the animatronics. Then you've got the stadium, so you can have the proper battles where you sit in there, because they've got the animatronics now where they could do that, like with Toothless, and they could actually bring that in now. a Charizard Blastoise shoot off in the stadium when you're there as a show. Get someone random to look like Ash Ketchum. All good.
Yeah.
And then it's bye-bye Men in Black.
Yeah. I mean, you've upset some people. That's for sure.
Apologies.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a shooting game in there, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Or that, or you go Ghostbusters racing around New York, catching ghosts on there. Would work as well.
See, that's kind of where I went with it, because I went the boring route with obviously Rip Ride's coming out anyway. Fast and Furious, get that in the bin. You've got the Mummy in the way, which is a pain, but yeah, looking at Jimmy Fallon, get that out as well. But you could have like a massive sweeping like Ghostbusters coaster going right the way around there, and you're thinking like little cars. And on the newer film, and they've got the little seat that comes out the side with the little shooters on it. You could have one of the people sat in it, thrown out the side of the roller coaster.
Could you imagine the one seat comes out to the side and you go sideways going up the coast?
The thing is, you can never know which one it is. You don't know when it's going to be or which one it is. Every so often, someone just goes flying out the side.
You've all got one. Each ride has one ejector seat that's random.
Oh my god! Can you imagine? That would be absolutely incredible. I mean, what a ride idea! That is top tier as well. Dom, go on, close the ride in Universal.
That was mine. Going Fast and Furious. I couldn't think of much else there really. I mean, Simpsons is going to be going anyway. It's just there's not a lot else really there, is there? I
think that's it. I think we've said it on Fast and Furious, haven't we?
Yeah, you wouldn't want to touch the Mummy because Mummy's classic. I absolutely love that ride, and it's just a shame it's located between absolute duff rides. It's
Islands might be different. Islands. I'd struggle with Islands a little bit.
There's only one.
There's only one ride.
Dr. Doom's getting in the bin.
Dr.
No,
Doom.
it's not.
Doom.
It's not.
Balls up at the moment, isn't it?
Unanimous decision across the board.
Yeah.
No, surely not.
Already messing.
To be fair,
Eight
if it
times
means
in an hour, I could never.
Nah, to be fair, I'm not sure I'm gonna be rushing to do it again. Honestly, like if it means that Marvel goes to Disney, like shut it now. Like I'll pull the trigger on like knocking it down. Like get Marvel over to Disney, and I'll sacrifice Doom in a heartbeat. So yeah, go on. Where are we all going? What route are we taking?
So
I'm sticking to that land.
Go on, Sam. You go.
Go on.
You're sticking to that land. Go on, Sam.
Go on. Dom's turn first. Come on, he hasn't been first in a while.
So
Go on.
So I'm going to hit the one. The only reason I'm getting rid of this because I don't like it and I can't do it is Forbidden Journey. That is.
Yep.
But what I'd say is keep the castle because the Hogwarts is beautiful and the walk around it. The thing is, you could change that and you could have like Battle of Hogwarts. You could do a whole ride thing in there. Interactive ones. You could be up in there, zapping Dementors. Yeah. You could be doing all sorts. That whole building and that whole section up there is beautiful. But that ride, why would you keep a ride in there that it's like the Mission Space, isn't it? They're keeping rides in that unanimously everybody gets sick on. Even people that don't get travel sick come off that feeling rough. And you look at, I mean, I haven't been on Monsters Unchained, but from what it sounds like, that is a lot. It's the same
different level
system,
different level.
So for me, just get that ride. I mean, I went on it. I had to stop looking about probably 10 minutes. I was into it. I could not carry on. Got off it, and then I had to go and do the little, what's it called, the other little kiddies ride with my youngest, and I felt duff on that as well. I was going around it feeling sick on that, so I was still carrying from Forbidden Journey.
Yeah, well, I've backed you. I went Forbidden Journey as well. Same reasons, exactly, like almost carbon copy of what you were saying. Like it's space to be something better. Like sadly, I think that I love Harry Potter, and I think whatever stays there has to be Harry Potter. But like you could do more with it, and I think that with like Monsters Unchained, it shows that like Forbidden Journey it's done. I'm sorry to say it's done. When you will get the chance to do Monsters Unchained, you'll be like Forbidden Journey and even
different gravy.
Yeah, not even a conversation anymore. Go on, Sam. You go next.
Go on then. So I'm sticking to Marvel Superhero Island, and I've gone for Stormforce Accelatron.
Has anyone ever done it?
Always a skip. You never notice it.
It's past it and don't even look.
Do you know what I mean? I think that's why no one's probably thought of it. But I'm deciding to obviously bin that.
Yeah.
again, it's always a skip. It is catered to more of the younger ones, but at the same time, you've got the whole Zeus Landing for the younger ones. So I feel like it's a wasted space. I don't know if I've been a bit boring here, but I would replace it with a Marvel meet and greet with the characters, what they've got in that land. Instead of them being out in the heat, they can have longer meet and greets in aircon. I know I said that for Epcot. That's what I was thinking. Do I say the same? But I feel like that's relevant.
Yeah. No, well, yeah. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, they're just wandering about, aren't they? There's no, like, where you look at Disney, you actually have queues for meet and greets where the IOA one, they just tend to turn up anywhere, don't they? And just have a random queue just to do.
I feel like that would be more in use than Stormforce Cellatron. I mean, do you even see people on that ride?
Nah, never. Literally, like, never heard it spoke of ever.
I avoid that like Doctor Doom.
I've never seen a vlog where anyone goes on it. That could be a first for someone of you.
Yeah, maybe I've got to do it. Maybe
you could do. See how many times you can do it in an hour.
Oh no, one and done. Yes. One and done. Yeah, no, thank you. And go on, Nick. Round us off with IOA then.
Toon Lagoon.
Just shut the whole area.
It's been the whole lot.
You can't kill one of the rides. If you kill one, you got to kill the other. So
if you just come for the whole lot, you literally have.
It's just a lost time.
Brutal.
I know it's brutal, but the rides are a bit lost now, aren't they? It's an IP that's never really been got here. I mean, we know Popeye and stuff from being a bit older, but a lot of people walk through there now and just walk through it. The rides, the water rides are really good there, though. To be fair, just a refresh and something, because they've got so many good IPs again we could put in there.
Yeah, it's 100% that, isn't it? I think it's just it's ran its course, it's had its time, and unfortunately, something else would be better suited in the area. The rides are good, and to be fair, whether you keep the rides or you just like end up updating them to something else, like
that's what I mean.
But yeah, the land itself, unfortunately, it's done its time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dom probably loves it. That was his childhood.
No, I'm good. No, I'd walk straight through it.
Yeah, fair.
That's the thing, is the rides are good, but the area just a bit.
Great for the heat. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Again, like
you need that.
In these summer periods, like it's great to have a little water ride morning.
Soaking.
Yes, always comes handy. But
it's good fun shooting people from the side as well when they're on them. So a little break.
Yeah. So we've closed a load of stuff. Let's should we round off this section with pitching a ride?
Ooh.
Should we just like if you come up with a ride idea, like I feel like Dom and Sam, I feel like have cooked.
Mine's
Nick, I'm not
outrageous.
saying you haven't. I can see notepads here, and I'm like, no, you've all got them. Fair enough. Fair play.
Sarah told me off for talking about it too much. So
nice. Okay, love that.
This is a safe space.
Yeah, I mean, who's most excited just to go first then?
Mine's just stupid. So any of you can go first.
Go on, Sam. Give us a stupid one. Mine is, to be fair.
Okay, so
mine's banging. Just saying.
Dom's going to be an Imagineer by the end of the year, apparently.
Yeah.
All these diagrams. Right. So I'm been in Fast and Furious. That's gone. I'm replacing it with a Ghirardelli X Toothsome Emporium ride. Now, for some of you that don't know me, when I'm in Orlando, I love a snack. Snacking with Sam. There we go.
Yeah.
Right? So this is a bit of a laugh. I'm not actually thinking, okay, this is going to happen, but it's a fun idea. So, obviously, Ghirardelli's originated in San Francisco. Fits in that area. There's a building with Ghirardelli on it. There's a sign. Big T's, right? So, I have gone for a trackless tech like Remy's. You're going to go through this ride, this trackless system. You're going to get a whiff of all of these chocolate smells, all the Ghirardelli goodness. And
the Ghirardelli goodness.
Do you come up with a goodie bag at the end?
We'll get to there. So, but because we're merging it with Toothsome Emporium from City Walk, we're going to get the characters from there that will take us through the backstory. It will be a backstory of then going through the Ghirardelli factory whilst promoting Toothsome Emporium.
Have you been paid?
Upon exit,
Someone's getting sponsored.
Other chocolates are available.
big advocate, by the way. Upon exit, you'll find yourself in the Ghirardelli shop. How sick is that? So you can get all your Ghirardelli, your sundaes, your shakes. You can get it all upon exit of this ride.
Is it going to be like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, like Chocolate River?
Yes.
You can, like, scoop it as you're going along.
Or there'll be some screens, and it would just be like a wave of like chocolate just going through the factories.
Oh,
Very different, right?
I think it's a banger. Like that's it. It's different. I love it.
Like, giving me Bubble Works vibes.
Yeah.
But the thing is, as well,
I
we've got obviously in Universal Studios, we've got rides like Jimmy Fallon that isn't necessarily
It lacks a slow ride.
Rip Ride Rocket, that wasn't anything Universal specific. So I was like, you know what? Let me just take that idea. Let's just not go with the Universal theme, and let's go with food.
Ghirardelli.
Who doesn't love snacks?
And you get a Sunday shop outside that's Ghirardelli. I mean,
Exactly.
it does sound like a win.
That
You know
works.
what I mean?
Yeah, banger.
Anyway,
I love it. Who's up next? Do you want me to go? To be fair, mine's Fast and Furious. Mine's going Fast and Furious as well. Do you want me to go there?
Do it.
You go.
I haven't gone as detailed as Sam. I'm going to be honest with you, but I'm going Fast and Furious. I'm closing Fast and Furious to keep Fast and Furious. I'm going different. I want to keep it there. I want to keep Fast and Furious, but I want it to be completely different. What I'm thinking of a ride system opposed to like a full track layout. But I'm thinking like, if anyone's seen the films, I think it's the fifth one, like the bank heist, and you've like they've got the drive
in Brazil,
and you've got all that kind of stuff. So you've got like the is it the Dodge Chargers through the streets with the bank vault behind them, all that kind of stuff. Like, is that the fifth one? I can't remember.
That is fifth one.
Yeah.
Might be fifth one. But anyway, like I'm thinking that kind of vibe. I'm thinking that you basically go a bit like a test track kind of situation. You all get in this vehicle, and then you're going to go through live sets. You're going to go through screens. You're going to see stuff, and then it's going to get to the point you've got to get out of the vault, and that's when the ride actually starts. And I feel like you're then going to drive at the wall. You're going to smash through the wall. It's going to feel like realistic, and then you're going to be outside. And I'm then thinking that you've then got the fastest ride in Orlando. So I'm thinking you've gone through all this like kind of almost like a pre-showy bit of like kind of faffing around getting the story, and now we're going to absolutely bolt it. And I'm thinking, realistically, I think the fastest you can probably go is probably like between 70 and 80 mile an hour. But I'm thinking let's make it feel quicker. So I'm thinking you've got like basically streets lined up the side that you're driving down the middle of, but they're all moving backwards while you're moving forward.
Trippy.
Nice.
And I'm thinking your ride vehicles, I feel like all the seats lean backwards. Let's give you the feeling of G's. Let's go like full
pumping music.
There we go. I'm thinking all of that kind of stuff. I'm thinking get to like the end of a road. It looks like you're going to crash. You drift around the end of it like you're on a track. This is where I was going. I went into this full like, how can we make Fast and Furious come to life that isn't just a screen? And I think
there's only one thing missing from your ride.
Family?
Vin Diesel hanging out of a helicopter, but Vin Diesel has got to be the same size as the
That's the
helicopter.
helicopter.
Put that in there, that's sweet.
But he's an animatronic now.
But he's got to be the same size.
Yeah, there we go. But I got stuck on this idea of like you moving forward, it's like 70, 75 mile an hour, and the streets like moving backwards. They don't have to be going back like quick, but the set could be moving at like 10, 15 mile an hour the opposite way. And I think that would be wild. Because I feel like perception of speed would be absolutely something else.
Yeah, I like that.
There you go.
That would be vibey, that ride would.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big up.
I go.
Go on, Nick. Go on, then. Go on, Nick.
Right. Don't go. Oh, no, he's talking about Formula One again. Right. You ready? So, Hollywood Studios, Mickey's Turbo Toon Speedway. It's going to be a
name.
Mickey Formula One collab where Launch Bay is. Massive area. We're going to have a launch style coaster. Think of Tron meets Stardust. 6 cars, all with, and the cars are tuned to each of the 6 Mickey characters, the main ones. We go Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Donald, Pluto, and Daisy. Right, and then there's going to be a dueling coaster in the style of Tron in Formula One cars. You have 4 people sitting in each car, and then as it goes off high speed, banking, couple of higher bits as well, probably that kind of 60-70 mile an hour. They're going to duel and coast at the same time, so they're going to be racing around. Individual sounds in each car. So you're going to have, like, if you're in the Mickey cart, you're going to hear like some Mickey, and it's all going to like talk between the sides, and then they're going to race to the end whilst being a dueling coaster at the same time.
I love it. I love it.
Wow.
Gets the Mickey franchise in there, gives it a big coaster as well, but also keeps it fun that everybody could enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, you tick the boxes of everything. I think it's a banger. I think it's a good shout. I think it's the kind of ride that you could see him actually doing as well. It actually landed as well.
You know, you wouldn't have you wouldn't be like a Velocicoaster style, like you'd have it slightly differently, but just think it'd really, really work. That kind of American speedway banking, you could kind of have the 2 looping over as they go around corners and be wicked.
See, that is better than Rock and Roller being rethemed to the Muppets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a great idea.
And it'll be an outdoor coaster as well, not an indoor. So you can have that actually a big Disney's proper go and rival epic on a coaster. Bring in a big IP, 2 massive IPs. Think of the merch we could buy in there. I'd never leave.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Go on, Dom.
Imagineer time.
Right. I understand that images are not good for a medium like podcasts, but right. So, Jurassic World: Escape from Isla Nublar.
Oh.
So, unfortunately, Mythos, you got to go. Get in the bin. You won Restaurant of the Year 2002, whatever it was. You're duff now. Get out. Get rid of Kong and all that lot. So you got a nice big space up there. So, right, you're queuing up in this ride. So you're walking through like caves, and you've got bits of amber backlit in the walls with little mosquitoes in them. You go through into a little DNA center, and this is all the queues you're going through. And you got old Dr. Wu, and you got all the characters coming in, and Mr. DNA pops up, and so you get all the original sort of bits from the original films in there. So then you get into your ride vehicle, which is the Ford Explorer, which is from the original, the big old one that they had in the T-Rex, what do you call it? So you're sitting, that's your ride vehicle. So you start through you go through the big gates first. You've got the big Jurassic Park gates. You pummel through them. You go through a few little dino pens, and then you get to the T-Rex bit. Then it turns into like a test track accelerator while the T-Rex is chasing you. Your front screen turns into a rear view mirror, so you can see the T-Rex chasing you.
My God, I'm 6 years old again, scared of the dinosaurs watching the first film.
Then it goes into like a cornfield, and you got the velociraptors that are popping up, so you can have like augmented reality velociraptors and things as you're going through it. So you're still nutting through at a bit of speed, and then
you got a T-Rex coming in a minute.
The T-Rex is already, you've outrun him. He's gone. So you've outrun the velociraptor as well, and then you've got a little ramp up, and you're up into one of the old abandoned control towers. And then it's a drop ride down into like an underground lavary cave. And then, you just got dinosaurs coming out of you and everything. Come out the other side, you've got Dennis Nedry getting messed up by Dilophosauruses. I mean,
it's
just
all going
smashed the whole lot in there.
Wicked.
And then get around the other side, you could have the old pterodon pen with the helicopter crashing. Just literally mash everything you can from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World in there.
It's a Jurassic Park wet dream, is what it is, isn't it?
But just the accelerating and like T-Rex is coming out. You can have the ground shaking a bit with the old water cups on the dashboard. Just get all those little intricacies in it. That's what you need.
I feel like that would be a ride what Nick just leaves Sarah on again.
He'd enjoy the queue again.
Might not doing it.
I'm going to prove you all wrong in October, November. Just wait. Just wait.
I'll keep you all informed. Myself.
Well, you never know. We might have a camera. We might not one day.
Yeah, go on, son.
Love to see it.
Amazing ideas, though. I love it. Like good effort, and I appreciate you all taking the time to do those. There's one way to round off the episode, and it's a bit different. Keep, update, close, and move. So the premise is we know keep, update, and close, but move. I've gone with the premise that you've got to move the ride to another park, but it's got to work. So you can't just get a bit weird with it. I feel like there's got to be a reason. Do you know what I mean? Like you'll see what I mean when we give the options. But the options that I've given everyone: E.T. Sam's looking at me with his E.T. t-shirt on. E.T. Rock and Roller, Guardians, Rise the Resistance. Does anyone want to go first?
I'll go.
Go on, Dom. Go on, Dom. Go for it.
Thank you.
So, keep Rise of Resistance because it's just simply perfection. I couldn't think of any way I'd want to change it. So that just big as it is. It's just out of perfection. So update, I would update Guardian of the Galaxy and put better songs in it. So I'd get all the songs from the awesome playlist. So you get Come and Get Your Love in it. Just you could have like 12, 15 songs in it. How easy is that to change? Because the songs don't correlate to the ride vehicle at all. It's just a song playing in the background. How have they only got 6 songs down on that? That should have they should have 20 songs or whatever going on that. Get that going.
At least 2 special songs, isn't it? You get every now and then you get the one special song a week or something. You only one ride, and you get something a bit
awesome playlist. There's so many good songs on
that.
It's just,
the films are amazing.
But unfortunately, our little alien friend with the glowy finger, he's going in the bin because that's the worst of the 4. So I didn't know what to do with it. So that just. But the only reason I've been that is because I've got such a good idea for Rock and Roller Coaster.
Okay,
so,
go on.
Move Rock and Roller Coaster to Universal Studios because then you take over Universal Music. And I had this idea a little while ago. So when you imagine you walk into that first show where you got the Aerosmith come out, but you don't know what band you're going to get on that. But Universal own the rights to Black Sabbath, Kiss, Metallica, Guns N' Roses. So one of the bands comes out, and you never know you're going to get until you walk in there. And then so you can do exactly the same ride, but you could have just like Universal bands on there.
Yeah, love it. It's a good shout. I think, to be fair, like it's good. It's good shouts. I like it. Who does anyone want to go next?
Go on, I'll do it. Go on. Right. So keep. I'm going to stay true to what I chose on the first episode. I'm keeping Rise. That stays. Doesn't change. Yeah. Update. I'm updating ET. Modernizing it, bringing in some better animatronics, just kind of bring it into, bring the film back to what it is. Great franchise, but let's just bring it into 2025 with all the tech they've got. I'm closing Rock and Roller Coaster. Sorry, Sam. On the assumption that it's going to be a Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster, we're going to close it, and I'm going to move Guardians. Because I'm making the assumption that Disney have got their money out of their back pocket and they're making a Marvel 5th gate.
Ooh.
Yeah,
it belongs in the Marvel 5th gate, but Rock and Roller Coaster is bye-bye.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Sam.
I think,
just sorry.
Someone's had to do it. Sorry, we can move on.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Sam, do you want to go or do you want me to
go? You go. Go on.
Okay. I'm going to keep Rise.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to update Guardians.
Nice.
All right. Same point as Dom. Songs. I'm going to close. This is going to be wild. I'm going to close Rock and Roller. Right? Rock and Roll is gone, and you're thinking, what on earth are you doing, Russ? I think E.T.'s, I'll be honest with you, I think E.T.'s done. But I know that everyone loves it, and I feel like I've got to try and keep it somewhere to keep some people happy. And I'm going to move it to Epic Universe.
At least you're giving him a new home.
There you go. So he came home.
Are you doing a whole like a retro gate, like a land?
Classic land. There we go. That was the one. Let's make a new land and let's get E.T. in there. Jaws, Back to the Future, Twister, done. That's
yeah,
nice.
nice.
I'll
Like
be
Get
there
them all in
tomorrow.
one place.
Yesterday.
I'll be
Mini
in that.
Universal Studios. I think it's the way to go. Like, I thought about it and I was like, I'm gonna get cancelled if I get rid of ET. So let's come up with something cool.
You bashed it a fair amount. So
Yeah. Yeah. So
That's-
It
That's
was
banging.
time.
That would
Yeah.
tie in
Yeah.
the Dark Universe as well, just having
Yeah.
all like the classics in there. Yeah, I love that.
oh, you've now hyped me for an epic classic like gate. Just that's a whole nother
Yeah.
episode, Rush.
I know. Wow, here we go. I'm sure I can think of something. I'm sure it's another episode for us boys at some
Yeah,
time.
there we go.
There we
Get you
go.
that in. I'm there.
Yeah,
Wicked.
cool. And then Sam, you gonna? I mean, inevitably you're getting rid of rock and roll, aren't you?
You're gonna have to now.
Boys. Come on now. Right. You guys are going to be shocked. I am keeping Rise of the Resistance.
Nice.
That was a clean sweep.
Clean sweep.
Now, it is incredible. Again, I know I don't fully get the ins and outs of it all, but as I said earlier, it's an
You'll watch the
experience.
films one day.
One day, I don't know when, which is actually mad, by the way, because my next trip, I'm going with a huge Star Wars fan.
You'd be watching Bigfoot and the Hendersons, but this Star Wars great.
Look, Bigfoot.
That little frog in the bag. But yeah, it is an incredible experience, like a great ride. The pre-shows, the whole kind of walkthrough, it is spectacular. So I'm keeping that. I'm updating Guardians. Yeah, just more songs really. Ones that fit. As you said, what was that song by Jackson 5? What's in the film as well? I Want You Back, is it? That
Want
one?
you back? Yeah, be a banger.
Mr.
That would
Blue
be a
Sky
banger.
in there. You got so many, haven't you? You could drop in.
Yeah.
Also some Black Top songs.
Beastie
maybe.
Boys.
Pina Colada song.
Come and get your love. Like, there we go. Like, we know our Guardians.
Nah, bring a bit of country to it. I'll be happy. A bit of Zach Top. That'll do me. I'm closing ET now. I'm shocked to say this.
You're wearing the t-shirt.
I'm wearing the top. I am wearing the top. I'm repping ET. But I think that was just to wind up Russ a bit. That was all.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, but it is for me personally, it is a must do whenever you go to Universal Studios. It's a classic. Has to be done. And I'm moving Rock and Roller. Now I did have a thought.
To the bin.
I am moving it to the UK pavilion in Epcot because there's already a rock band in that pavilion.
Fair.
And I was just thinking rock vibes.
I like
You
it
know?
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, need not good ride ever.
Yeah. It would be nice to have another ride in a pavilion as well, I think, because
Yeah.
there's not many of that.
It's a banging idea. It really is.
Yeah. But what I was thinking as well on Rock and Roller, instead of changing it to the Muppets, I feel like they should have done a little indoor Incredicoaster. Bring the Incredibles to replace the Muppets. I felt like it was a bit lazy from Disney just because Muppets Land's going. We still want Muppets, so they just whacked it on a ride
I don't
that's
know how
maybe
that
refurbing.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to come at me for this because they love the
Singing.
Muppets, but I don't really see it. I like to see it do well. Like I would like to love it, but I just don't see it. I just think have an Incredibles ride. But yeah, I think moving it to UK, if it was to stay like with the Rock theme, I thought that would have been a good fit.
I think you might be surprised about the Muppets on Rock and Roller Coaster, you know.
I hope I am.
I think there's just something in me that says that, like, because they're obviously quite good fun as well, like the way they are. I think that coaster you might just actually be surprised by it if they can hit it.
Yeah, I want to be surprised. I mean, that's one of those, isn't it? You want to be. I don't see it, but you never know.
Will it be? How can you have a roller coaster like that? Because it goes with the music. It's the whole theme of it. It goes with the traffic lights and the music and the stop signs, and it just works.
You know what? As well, like the main reason why I love Rock and Roller is because it's that thrill, and we've done that on our last trip as one of our first rides, and we forgot how quick it went. So we were just laughing the whole way.
So
And,
rapid, isn't it?
that was like a core memory. Like our first day on travel day, we got in that park, we went on rock and roller, and like, yeah, we were just laughing so hard on that ride. So yeah, for you guys that don't like it, there we go. That's my reasoning behind it.
Yeah, there you go. And that, I mean, we've gone into everything, haven't we? We've gone controversy, we've gone keep, update, close, move, and everything else, tangents, the lot, haven't we? Like,
Yeah.
and
Been
what a
great fun.
banger. I mean, to be fair, this is a long episode, and like, it was always going to be, because we were always going to talk, and like, we're obviously going to get into a lot of ideas, but like, I appreciate you all coming up with all the ideas as well, because
It's
like,
good fun.
I don't think,
I know.
yeah, that's it.
Fun, mate.
Hopefully
Appreciate
it's
you
been
having
good
us on,
fun.
Russ.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's giving us a chance to get together and
Yeah.
been good
Yeah.
fun.
Have a bit of a social as well, and I'd like we'll definitely do that episode at some point. We'll get into
Let's
it.
go
We'll
on
get
it.
into
Let's go on to it.
yeah, we'll get into a different episode at another time. But it's been an absolute pleasure. So I appreciate you all coming on. I really, really do.
So this episode was the Fantasmic 4-1. We had Dom Rice, we had Nick Carter, Sam McMaster. What a group. I had so much fun recording this one. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was a really fun episode to record, a bit of a different kind of topic to get into. And to be honest with you, I'm trying to do that with different guests, especially when I get guests to return, that we try and get into a certain topic and just do something a little bit different and just have a bit of a chat. So I hope you enjoyed this one as much as we all enjoyed recording it. And I will speak to you all in the next one.